Hi everybody, and welcome to the 100th Wheels RC video. This is going to be about the Sakura drift car, the D4, because when I drove it last I was having major problems with it. It won't go straight, all it wants to do is do donuts. Don't know whether it's me, to set up the car, or the control system, I don't know. So I'm going to dig into it. I thought I'd put the camera on and show you what I'm doing. We can have a look in there and see what's going on, see if anything's right, anything's wrong, whatever. Right, so I tried winding the track rod end out, and now, where are we? There. That is bounding too far to there. So now I've got to get a pair of pliers on that and wind that one out. Okay, what you see in front of you is the one from eBay, fully assembled to the door, and the one I made. Now then, going back to the instructions, there, two turnbuckles there, but it also tells you to make the steering, what's it called, the turnbuckle, no, not the turnbuckle, sorry. That bit there on the car, that goes from the servo to the steering. So it's a control arm, basically. .29mm turnbuckle. So let's get the ruler out again. That's a 29mm turnbuckle. This is a 20. I'm trying to get the light out off the root, sorry guys. This is a 23mm turnbuckle from eBay. What do you do, eh? This is supposed to be a this from eBay, supplied with that one. This in the kit from 3 Racing, supplied with that one, which is how it says on the kit, and the instructions to build it. This might explain the steering problems. Okay, I'll get back to you with my solution. Okay, I've decided to go with the longer turnbuckle because that's obviously the right one. Still doesn't give me as much camber correction as I'm looking for. That's the new eBay bit. I'm going to put that on there. Give me a second. Don't want to screw it on too much because because the camber will be too much, as I explained when I'm trying to get away from that. Put all that out of the way. Bring the world's most awkward drift car back into frame. Okay, that goes on there. So This one for the click. Put my hands in the way, I'm sorry. Idiot. It would help if it was up to the right way up, wouldn't it? 1, 2. Put that on there. 3. Put that on. That one as well. Okay, got the light sorted out. Who noticed the obvious mistake when I was putting all this together? Me. The top control arm, which is there, and that's not the one. Okay, this is the top control arm that was supposed to fit, not that one, which is obviously the wrong one. So what I've done, I've taken the bit that I've got off eBay and I put the longer turnbuckle in. That's the one they supplied me with, which is the wrong one. Put the longer turnbuckle in, so it's the turnbuckle and the rod end that I had originally with the new bit from eBay. So what it should be a simple case of push those two in there, push that on there, and throw the shock back on like that. Throw the wheel on for that, and we're done. Not much of an upgrade, because it's not an upgrade, it's a fix. There we go. So that's as it should be now. And one of the reasons that the instructions say to give it such a huge amount of camber is, as the car turns, the wheel that's leading is then flat on the floor. And also, obviously, the same when it goes the other way. That wheel is turning, and when it's turning, it's flat on the floor. Maximum grip. Why I'm still getting this really snappy, horrible to drive car, I don't know. But anyway, it's fixed as it should be, and that's not loose, it's all back together, and everything's wonderful. Thanks for watching, see you later, bye. I'm guessing it's the steering that I'm having a problem with. I don't know if this is right, the way these wheels are angled over like that. I know camber and everything else is supposed to be the in thing, but they don't actually make the car handle any better. So, and looking at it, this wheel here, sorry, is got more camber than that wheel. If you look on the back, the wheels are straight, the wear pattern is right across the tyre, so it's getting the maximum contact wheel to the floor, where grip is concerned and things like that. So I'm going to look on the front, going to have a look around it and see what I can see. See if anything's wrong apart from that camber issue. Okay, so let's have a look in here. I'm going to put a torch and I'm looking through the camera display screen. Can't see anything at full. I wonder if anything's loose. Nothing's holding me lights today, as you can see. That's right. It's not supposed to happen, is it? I'll zoom you in. Going to adjust you as well. Hold on. Okay. Well. Let's come off of there. Still a bit more finger in the way there. But it's not staying on there. Of course, I pop off like that. I wonder if that will affect the. I'm just moving the wheel around. I'll pick you up. Sorry about that. I'll move the wheel around. Apart from a bit there. Don't know why that would be loose. Also, it's too big for the actual ball socket that it clips onto the actual bit itself. Okay, further investigation. Okay, so taking the wheel off just for a bit of ease of reviewing for you, and it's still on the back connection. It's the front connection that's come off. Let me just get the box over. There we go. Basically, it's one of these. That's the wrong side. These two here clip on to the ball sockets that I showed you. You can just see through there. Okay. Obviously made for a fairly steady setup for the top link. These, however, are spare ones from eBay, and it looks different to the setup. As you can see, there's a ton of difference between that bit there and that bit on the car there. So I think I'll take that off, and I'm going to dig the instructions out again to make sure I built this properly. Back in a second. Okay, so I've got a linkage of the car. This one here. It looks as though that ball cup there has been stretched out for some reason. Can't explain that one, I'm afraid. So that's the old one. Going back to the camber issue, these are the instructions, and it says there, end to end, 6.49 millimeters. I can't measure that accurately. Right, so we get a ruler, a metal ruler with millimeters on it. It's actually measuring 6 point. That looks fairly accurate to me. 6.49 millimeters. Sorry, you can't see because of the light of the ruler. So that's around what it should be. Got the replacement for it because it was floating around on top, so that's useless. This is actually set up differently. This is how I got it through the post. And go back to that one. Let's have a look. Just there you can see the turnbuckle bit in there. Not driven in as far as this one is. As you see the turnbuckle bit there, as you can see. It actually comes through the suspension arm further. So that measured on my ruler, which is how I've done the other one. That's 56 millimetres roughly. If I put that on there now, it will give it like camber at about 45 degrees is what I don't want. So this needs to come out. I'll wind the, excuse me, I'm going to go further in. Back in a second.